Meanwhile, the yearly funding for JCPS that comes from taxes at Churchill Downs is at risk of being taken away. Hello, everybody. I'm Connie Leonard.
And I'm Doug Proffitt. Metro Council members have proposed a new deal with the racetrack, including an extension to keep it property tax-free for another 30 years. For years, Churchill Downs and JCPS have had a payment agreement. It's called Pilot. It stands for Payment in Lieu of Taxes.
And the council's proposal is to instead invest these millions of dollars into the city's budget to help them recoup the cost of services they provide to the racetrack. Isaiah Kim Martinez is looking into this for us. So, Isaiah, the mayor answered questions about this yesterday, and he's already getting some pushback?
Well, Connie, he is, and specifically, this is something that we've heard some about over the last couple days. Mayor Craig Greenberg says this proposal would be good for JCPS and for the entire city's economy. And this really speaks to larger issues, Louisville's ability to retain big businesses and funding for public education. A years-long agreement requiring Churchill Downs make annual payments in place of property taxes to JCPS could be in jeopardy.
At what point does fairness enter into it versus the fact that you're dealing with a significant corporate entity?
Former JCPS board member Sam Corbett reacting to Metro Council's bipartisan proposal to instead invest these millions of dollars into the city's budget.
And based upon what I'm hearing and the fact that JCPS is facing some pretty serious potential budget issues going forward, then that $1 million does become more significant.
It's part of a plan to extend the deal to exempt the historic racetrack from property taxes for another 30 years.
New jobs are going to be created. Those individuals will be buying homes. They will help increase other property tax values that will go up.
When pressed about his support for the proposal, Mayor Craig Greenberg, a businessman by trade, calling this a long-term win for the city and JCPS.
Churchill Downs is investing $1 billion in our community. That is going to create a significant number of jobs. That is going to create a significant amount of new revenue for other local businesses.
As a JCPS person, I'd rather have the money come directly from Churchill to me versus going to the city and potentially positively impacting what's going on within JCPS.
In a statement, a JCPS spokesperson telling us they're reviewing the proposal's impact and that they have not been part of any discussions related to changing the terms of the current agreement with Churchill Downs.
For a school district that large, they need all of the money they can get.
Louisville Urban League Chief Lyndon Pryor acknowledges some may view this tax revenue as drops in the bucket for a school district with a nearly $2 billion budget. But he says every dollar lost is critical, especially in today's climate.
We sit in a context right now where public education is under attack. It is under attack from Frankfurt, it is under attack from the United States government. And so again, putting any dollar in jeopardy for public education is a problem.
Metro Council still has to hear and pass this resolution. And this comes as lawmakers, particularly Republicans, call for Kentucky and Louisville to make changes to its tax code to make it more business-friendly in the wake of KFC moving its headquarters to Texas and, of course, Humana vacating its iconic tower. Doug.
Isaiah, thank you very much. The city of